from the tap to tales galore. Oh, taste of stories, spinning yeast and grain. Mr. B goes round the world again. So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.
Hello, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. So it's my Christmas video basically. This video will be out hopefully around Christmas Eve time. God, put my green Grinch hat on. Green for Plymouth for Disco, who sent me these beers. So yeah, so this is going to be Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year with another video. I thought I'd choose two Christmassy beers which were sent to me very kindly by Disco, and it's a couple of beers from Perivale Brewery, and I'm really looking forward to them. We've got a very merry pale infused pale ale, so hopefully that's coming up on the camera. Still remembering how I used to set up with the lighting, to be honest. And we've got a Christmas pudding 7% pastry stout, so that's going to be interesting as well. I'll go for the pastry stout second and start off with the very merry, and I love the way they've got the very in on their beers as well. It's like there's a out of Perivale, there's very in there, isn't there? It's like an anagram as well. So a little bit about Perivale Brewery. So they're basically based at Horsenden Lane North, Greenford, Ealing, West London. The founder is Mike Siddle. He started as a home brewer, also brewed on a narrowboat, I believe. It's really hard to try and find some information about Perivale, if I'm honest. He started the brewery with two friends. I think that was 2018, but correct me if I'm wrong about that. And started in an old unit and like an old woodworker's shed on the farm. And in 2021, they expanded to a larger shed, which was equipped with a 4.5 hectolitre kit. To find out their beers, it's www.perivale.beer. They do have online sales, and they've also got a tap room. Now Disco has sent me this. I'm sure he works in a tap room, and he does other stuff as well at the brewery. But yeah, if you go down there and say hello to Disco, he's a fantastic chap, and his channel I'll put below as well. Absolutely, you know, chuffed a bit to get these. And it's a 10-minute walk from the Perivale tube station. They've got Facebook, Insta and X, which is the old Twitter. And one thing I did find interesting was that Mike, one of the founders of the home brewer who turned into a professional brewer, is passionate about brewing, foraging, and is also passionate about being a chef. So that makes sense, because I know from Disco's lives and stuff that a lot of the beers have foraged ingredients in them. I don't know if these two have. I'm certain this one has. I'm sure this will have pine tips in it. Pine infused pale ale. It's not. Well, I'm not going to read the back. Let me taste it all first. Also, I need to get my glasses, because I don't know how small the writing is on the back of these. So what I'll do, I'll get my glasses and I'll be right back. Right, I've got my glasses. They're just down here because I don't need them yet. Also, I'm sure I've read that Perivale are the only farm brewery in London. Again, correct me if I'm wrong about that, but they've got a wide selection of ales, so go and check them out. Like I say, www.perivale.beer to check out their selection. Anyway, cheers Disco, Merry Christmas everyone. I'm gonna, I've got to do this. Like I say, I had to do this before the new year. Like I said, I'm doing less videos, but this had to be one. I had to get out there because it's just the right time. So hopefully it's Christmas Eve. If it is, have a fantastic Christmas. Thank you for all your support. I'm going to crack open the pine infused pale first. So let's put the Christmas pudding down here. We'll come back to that. Also, you'll see I've got a little tiny stubby glass. Now, since I've not been doing videos, obviously going back reading my books and stuff and refreshing, the best way to taste beer, first of all, is in a little glass, and then I can go and enjoy the rest. I'll put the rest in a glass for me to go and enjoy. So this is my little taster glass for doing the beers in, and I'm guaranteed the next time I do a video I'm going to forget about that, and it won't be there. Anyway, let's get it open. It's been in the fridge, it's cooled down. Let's get some in this glass. So it's in a can, 330ml can. There we go. Lovely little, wow, hazy there, hazy definitely going on. little white head. Let's see what it looks like when I pour it into the bigger glass as well, for me to go and sit down and enjoy. Because that was one of my things. I'd drink the beer pretty much doing the review, and then next minute I had no beer left. So in my little glass, let's get the aroma. So it's definitely got a haze to it. Straw, haze, I'd say in colour. Nice little white head there, lovely carbonation. Oh yeah, I'm getting pine. Getting pine, and also a little bit of citrus notes there. Pine and citrus. That smells absolutely fantastic. It's also got a berry, sweet berry. Oh, this is complex. So it's not full of, it's not, oh. Yeah, definitely. Slightly dank. Pine, citrus, and there's a lovely berry note going on. I'm even saying blackcurrant. Slightly on the nose there. Oh, that smells superb, it really does. Okay, I've got to get into it. Cheers Disco, cheers everyone, and cheers Perivale. And a very Merry Christmas. Cheers. It's making me smile. Because the aromas follow through with the flavour. It's got a nice medium body to it. Carbonation's perfect. It's not overcarbonated, it's not undercarbonated, it's perfect. It's got a nice long lasting flavour across the palate. That berry note is definitely in there for me. On my palate I'm getting a berry note, which is really nice. The pine feels like that's bringing some right along the back of my tongue at the back. Some piney, piffy, dank bitterness. And that's long lasting as well. Then it all finishes really dry, which is making me want to go back for more. What percentage is this? 4.4. It tastes bigger than 4.4 if I'm being honest. Oh, that's really good. I really like that. I really like that. At least when they've got pine in the name, you're definitely getting pine on the flavour. It's really good. I've done a beer. I did a brew it with pine, and it's similar pine notes to this. I was just using pine tips. I'm even getting a little bit of a malt on the nose now as well. So I think it is a good idea to have these little stubbies for the tasting. That is a cracker. So I can go and enjoy the rest of that in the living room, then I'll come back and we'll crack the Christmas pudding. But to me, that's a winner. Go on the website if you've got any of them and you like a pale that's got bitterness, drinkability's high, nice dryness, you want something that's got a bit of pininess, which it has, a little bit dank, and then you've got them. I'd say the berry more than citrus for me on the palate. Citrus pulled right back, more berry notes, which is just lovely, and it feels very Christmassy. It really does. Well done, Perivale. I'll be back with the Christmas pudding. Okay, we're back, and guess what? Because I've not done this for a while, I've forgotten to read the can. Right, so it's a pale infused pale ale. It's all gone. It's a great beer. It's a great beer. It's Guile number 273. It was, well, drink by, sorry, 29th of November 25. Well done that. Which Disco, I've beat you there by nearly a year, because normally Disco likes to drink out of date beers. Hops, Hallertau Magnum, so German Magnum, Simcoe and Mosaic. That, I reckon that's where I'm getting the berries from. Ingredients: water, barley malt, wheat malt, hops, Scots pine needles, Douglas fir needles, and yeast. Well, that's all you need to know, isn't it, to be honest? Because them American hops are coming through, and I'm getting more berry notes than citrus, but I'm also getting that nice dankiness. I reckon the Simcoe's probably delivered that. The Mosaic definitely delivered the berry notes, which is great to get from a Mosaic. So that, very merry. It's a great beer. So now that one's gone, I need to move on to the Christmas pudding. Love the can. I love how simple, it's simplified and just good. It's like Kernel. I love Kernel bottles and the labelling. I just think it's just simple. It's there. Brewery's there. Name of the beer's there. Style, ABV. Good. I mean, I love can art as well, but when it's simple as well, I love it when it goes back to being simple. It's great. Right, not reading anything on the can. Christmas pudding. What am I expecting here? Now, I'll be honest. Spicy beers and me don't normally get on. I had one from David Wilson, a werewolf one. It was a Halloween one. I can't remember the name of it now. He also brewed a chai spice beer, which won my local homebrew comp. I'm not a big fan of spicy beers, but the werewolf one, that sort of surprised me. I enjoyed that. And the ones we had at Brew Club, I was like, oh, okay, I can sort of get on board with them, but I'm not a massive fan. When I go out, I don't look for a Christmas beer that's full of spice. So this is going to be interesting. I do like Christmas pudding, by the way. 7% pastry stout. So I wonder what they've used to make it pastry in the malts there. Be interesting. So let's get it open. Again, using the little stubby glass. Let's get a small amount in. Tell you what, it's already looking quite viscous, that, isn't it? Lovely dark looking brown. Let's get the rest in this one. Oh, I can smell vanilla. I can smell like a nice malty. Look at that. That's stunning. Lovely dark head. Tan, dark, deep tan head going on in the glass. It's really, really. I'm pointing it to my light there, and I'm not even getting a bleed in it. That is proper. That probably a lot of black painted malt gone into this as well. Roasted malts, roasted barley. Oh, you know what's good? And I hope this isn't going to offend Perivale. I'm not getting massive spice on the nose. It smells subtle. It's there, but it's subtle. What also is there is dark fruit. Your raisin, currant, Christmas pudding. Yeah, you're getting cinnamon. Really, when I'm talking subtle here, which is a delight for me, because when it smacks you in the face, cinnamon spice, which sometimes you overdo the cinnamon, it's just not enjoyable. This isn't. So you're just about getting the malts, and then you're getting the dark fruitiness, and you're getting the cinnamon. I can't say what other spice in there. I'm getting a lot of the cinnamon possibly up front there on the nose, but it smells inviting. It smells boozy as well. It smells good. It looks fantastic. It really, really does. It looks like a proper, well, it's such an imperial stout. Anyway, cheers Disco, cheers Perivale. Let's get into it. That's all right for me. The first thing I'm getting is the notes of the, and what I say, cinnamon. I'm getting a cinnamon note, and then that washes over, and then I get a nice roasty bitterness at the back, which is nice, real nice roasted stout bitterness at the back. It feels very full-bodied on the palate. And then it leaves me with this cinnamon and dark fruit note on the palate. That's what's lingering, that's what's staying, that's what's coating my palate now. And then it dries off and it makes you want to go back and get another sip out of my little glass. Here it goes again. Spice at the front. Then the bitterness, the roasty bitterness. And then comes this fruity, this dark fruit, and you know what I'm getting there now? Second taste. I'm getting a slight chocolate note. I'm not going to say coffee. I'm not really getting coffee, but more of a chocolate note there now. Just getting some chocolate from them malts. Ooh. That experience is great. Spice, bitter, fruit, chocolate, spice, bitter. It's going through phases on the palate. That's lovely. I am pleased. Is it Christmas pudding? suppose that dark fruit, cinnamon. I suppose the chocolate maybe isn't, but it's there anyway for me on my palate. Yeah, why is it not? Why isn't it Christmas pudding? It's got that vibe. Booze at 7%. I'll be honest, that's hidden. It smelt boozy, it didn't actually taste. Like I say, it's got a lovely body, lovely, I'd say medium to full body. That's another little cracker, that is. That is another little cracker. And it feels quite warming. Pastry. That'll be interesting if it's not going to tell me ingredients, because I'm just getting them flavours. I'm not getting anything that's... No, it just tastes really decadent. Really, really good. Okay, let's see what it says on here. So it's Perivale Brewery, pastry stout, 7%. It's got the address on there, which I've already given you, and also the website. Guile number, here's me with glasses on as well, 271, drink by the 30th of November 25. Again, I've beat you to that one, Disco. Hops, Admiral, so that's just a bittering hop, a good UK bittering hop. Ingredients: barley malt, wheat malt, hops, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, raisins, orange peel and yeast. I'll be honest, I'm not picking up orange peel unless that is helping that bitterness what I'm getting mid-palate. That's a possibility, the pithy bitterness. Yeah, so pastry stout, I mean, it doesn't have to have anything ingredients like a pastry ingredients in it. Pastry stout just means like a dessert stout, in another name for it. Anyway, cinnamon, I'm definitely getting. Nutmeg, possibly. Cloves, I'm quite glad really, because they feel like they're quite reserved in this. Raisins, I'm definitely getting dark fruit. I mean, I was thinking that was coming from the malts, but if there's raisins in there, that's coming through, giving that nice little dark fruit sweetness, which balances it. And like I say, orange peel, and I didn't pick up on orange peel, but that could be well hidden within that malt, giving a piffiness to that nice middle bitterness, which I'm getting. But overall, it's a great drinking experience. It really, really is. Christmas pudding, 7% by Perivale, is another Christmas cracker. It really, really is. It's an easy drink. It's an easy one to drink. 7%. That's very easy. I'm going searching for the orange. Oh, there's the chocolate again. See, I'm getting chocolate. And that's definitely coming from the malts. That's lovely. That's really, really good. You know, that's another one that surprised me. David Wilson surprised me with the Halloween beer from Werewolf, and this has surprised me as well, Christmas pudding. Because if I'd seen it in the shop, I'd probably look past it thinking, no, too much spice, but it's not. It's got a lovely balanced to even subtle, and it's just there, and it works with the malts. And yeah, like I said, that hops is more of a bittering hop. Well, thank you, Disco. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Perivale Brewery. Keep up the good work, and yeah, like I say, go and visit them. Go and give them a look online at www.perivale.beer. Have a look at the tap room if you're local. Like I say, it's a 10-minute walk, it says, from the tube station. You can't, you know, in West London. You know, that's great. And the story is fantastic, and it's on a farm. What more can you want from a little brewery? And it's Christmas, and is there any donkeys there? You know, is there a manger? I don't know. Anyway, so everyone, have a fantastic Christmas and a happy new year, and I'll see you back on this channel in the new year. No idea if it's going to do beer review, homebrew, don't know. It's going to be something, it could be anything, but it's going to be beer related. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you in 2025. Cheers.
So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.